Hello?
Hey girl.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the 415 with your girls, Miss B and Keita. And we're here recording episode 28. Can you believe it? 28 episodes.
Whoop whoop.
We in there, we almost 30. Em.
So dumb. What's up, y'all?
We're
How
going
y'all
to the
doing?
30 and up club. How about that?
Old ass.
Huh?
Old ass.
I ain't old, man. We ain't old, dog. We just getting up there. You know?
Hmm.
You about to do this
Mm-mm-mm.
thing.
We're going to do it.
So last week we had a little 415 news desk, and we kind of touched on bases as far as what's happening with certain celebrities, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, K Michelle, on some of the updates that they have. So this week's episode is what, Miss B?
Cut the shit.
Cut the shit, dog. Just cut it out.
Tired. Tired.
Right.
That's what it is right now. Busta. What it is right now. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hey.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hey. And
Yeah.
so cutting the
Yeah.
shit, dog. So so who you ready to say cut the shit to?
I mean, just think like, you go on trips or you go out to eat with people. Do you ever have issues when the bill comes?
Nope.
And that's because what?
I let them know up front. You know what I'm working with, Shawty. She ain't
Mm-hmm.
doing all that. You wanna know what's in my pocket?
I don't appreciate people who think they can consume 5 to 6 alcoholic beverages and expect everyone at the table to split. So they're going to get an appetizer. Nobody else got appetizer. Then you're going to get an entree. Then you're going to get 5 to 6 alcoholic beverages. And then when the bill comes, somebody who only got like some fries or some chicken nuggets or whatever, which is probably under $10, $12, now have to split because you want to get extra drunk. I just think that's rude. I done had so many conversations with people at work, family members, friends, and everybody is saying the same thing. No, that's not cool. That's not right. We'll let it slide if it's one drink, but when you start getting up there two, three, four, five, six, seven, no, that's not cool. And then for
Right.
you to come at me and be like, "Oh, you cheap, you ain't got no money." Heifer, you don't even know me. You don't know my story. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know if I got a family at home that I'm providing for. You don't understand if I came on a trip or out to eat on a budget. You don't know what I got going on. I could be in my I guess process of buying my home. So all money is accounted for. So I have a certain amount allotted to whatever I'm doing for that night. I might have a entertainment budget where if I say for this week we are spending $100, we're gonna ration that out to make sure that that 100 is being spent wisely. So oh no, I'm not trying to pay for you. I just think it's rude. And it's like I had a situation where, like I'm gonna say like maybe 10 or 12 years ago, I wasn't where I am now financially or whatever. And people was like, "Oh, I hate hanging with broke people." Nobody said I was broke. You said that. And again, I ain't trying to pay for y'all. No. I am not trying to fund nobody else's fun. Nobody else's freaking vacation. I'm not doing that. That's
Right.
just rude. Get your money together. Stop trying to be freaking what you call it? What you call them people?
What
I
type
don't
of
know what to
people?
call it. I don't know what to call their ass.
Or the ones that be trying to ball out of control, they ain't really got it?
Yeah, like stop that. Stop it. Mm-mm.
My
Or what about when let's say you go on a trip with people, you're gonna be on a trip for I don't know 3 to 4 days. And you go out to eat. One's like, I'll get this one, you get the next one. Who's to say it's gonna be the right? It's gonna be even. You could pay 20 now, and then when it's time for me to pay, it's 50.
Right.
When I'm gonna get my 30 back?
Exactly. My thing is, for one, if that should only happen if you're like tight with people and y'all have discussed that already.
Right.
So basically, we don't have phone conversations. We don't have WhatsApp convos. saying, okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do. Is this the game plan? Don't wait until we get to where we are, and then you say, oh, this is how it's gonna. That's how we rolling. No, we're not.
Hmm.
That no, we're not. We're not doing that. If this was a discussion made prior to, I can see that happening. Or if I really knew my crew, I can see that happening. All right, I got y'all drinks today,
But I
but
don't know you from nowhere.
but not if I don't know you, because I don't know how shiesty your little ass are. You know how
Mhm.
shiesty you are. Like you
Mhm.
said, you might be trying to only pay for $20 worth of stuff, and then I get the bill next time.
Yeah.
The damn thing probably be $500.
Facts. Like I ain't doing that shit. Nope. Not it. Cut that bullshit, man. I'm done. Bye, as my nephew would say. Ain't got time. I'm
Right,
over here trying to smile, bitch.
right.
That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to live my best life. You hear me? My best life. Keyword. My. 2 letters. My. My. Me. Only. That's it.
You stupid. You stupid.
People always want to put they self in there like you owe them something. What?
You know
What
how
you do
folks
for
are.
me? What you did for me?
What have you done for me lately? Mm-hmm. Hey.
Right.
Ooh, yeah.
She was in Harlem yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm. On a Saturday. I don't know if it's Harlem Week or what, but I think she's here to perform.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I was like, just imagine just walking in Harlem and you run into Jan Jackson. That is crazy.
But like Janet, but like, hello.
Right. They said that on the they said that on the radio. They like she probably could be all soft spoken.
Right. She'd be like,
Oh
Randy,
snap.
I need my babies back.
Yo. That is funny. So now that we got that dang splitting the bill situation out, what about traveling with other people? What's your experience been?
Well,
Have you have you traveled with people you don't know?
nope,
Lucky you.
never. That's something I don't think I ever do, because
Hmm.
I need to know. I already, everybody that I want to travel with, I already know how they are,
Mhm.
and I know how much I can take.
Mhm.
If I don't know you, I'll be done cuss your ass out.
So you saying you're not doing like ever doing a group tour?
Long as there's somebody on there, you know what? I'm not gonna say I would never do a group tour. I just know that I'm not about to. Uh, I just know I'm about to keep certain people. I'm gonna keep them at a distance,
Mhm.
because say if I'm trying to do stuff, or um, some people got their little attitudes, or I don't have time for that. I got time for
Yeah.
people and their attitudes, man.
Cattiness, Chuck. Cattiness at its
You already know I
finest.
don't like hanging with females like that anyway.
Mhm.
So you know me, I talk shit to everybody. I talk shit to everybody, so don't nobody feel left out. And you can never say that I treat you differently than anybody else.
You stupid.
And my sarcasm and my asshole, the way I am as an asshole, and I'm somewhat of a jerk sometimes, in a good, friendly kind of way. If you can't take it, then I'm gonna be like, bye. Ain't no for me to talk to you for what?
Yeah. I think if you're gonna travel with people, I feel like the best way to do it is to have all expenses up front. This is what we got. This is what we're gonna do. There's this happening, that happening, that's happening. This is the cost for each thing. Everybody get your money together, put it in the pot.
Right.
Boom. All activities, events is handled. Everything else is for you, your drinks, your food. I don't like, going with people who are unorganized, they ain't got no plan together, they trying to like wing it. You can't wing it. There's so many different people. Oof, girl.
No, you
Mm-mm.
can't wing it out of the country.
No, you can't. I just
Uh,
went through that. No. Mm-mm.
you can't.
Then, then it's like everybody don't want to do the same stuff, and I don't like people who try to force you to do something you don't want to do.
Right.
Like that's not what I'm interested in. So you can do that. I'm gonna hold off. Why you acting funny? Why can't you do what we doing? Because I don't want to do that. And that's why I feel like traveling with other people is the worst when it's more than 2 people. See, at least if it's 2 people, both of y'all got to do what each other wants.
Right.
When it's a third person, oh shoot, it's either gonna be 2 against 1, or everybody gonna be on the same page.
Okay, so remember when we had went to New Orleans?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We went to New Orleans and we was like, yo,
I ain't want to do what
Rhea
y'all
was
was
like,
doing.
Rhea was like, I want to go to the convention center and see da 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 da. And then me and Isha was like, well, we trying to go see New Orleans. So Rhea was like, well, I'm out. This chick got up at 8 o'clock in the morning, got dressed, and left us in the hotel room. And we was like, okay, we going to this bus tour down the street. We'll meet back up with you at the convention center. Don't worry about it. We'll be back.
See, it's in my country. Everybody speak my language. It's not a problem if we split because everybody there is going to the dang convention center, right?
Exactly.
In another country, you can't do that.
No,
You
because you
can't
don't you
split up
don't
like
know where
that.
you don't. It's too much
Exactly.
stuff going on in another country, man.
Right. You can't split up like that. But you see how nobody had. I mean, we probably rolled our eyes at each other for a little bit, but we
Oh
were
yeah,
still
you rolled your
cool.
ass
You
at
know what
us
I'm saying?
one good time. Hey dog, that was funny. It wasn't funny at the moment, but it was funny. It was like, yo, this chick is really bugging right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why I was mad. These chicks are gonna let me walk around my dress tucked in my underwear.
But we didn't see it though. That's the crazy part. We did not even see what she was talking about. We was like, yo, we didn't see that. Yo,
A stranger was like, "Oh my gosh, ma'am, your dress." But it wasn't really. It was like in the front of me, and my shoulder bag was covering whatever. So the lady just saw my leg. I'm like, my friends didn't even check for me. Now that's some bullshit. Like I was hot. I
yo,
just, when I get mad, Keita know, because she's the same dang way. When I get mad, you just don't talk to me. Just let me go. Let me go off. Let me go cool off so I don't run my mouth and say nothing crazy. So that's what they did. They
I'd
let
be
me go to
like,
the side.
this bitch crazy. I talked to her in about 20 minutes. Whatever, she be all right.
Same thing with Keita, yo. He be like, you sitting here, what up, Keita?
Right,
Silent. You already know. You be like, alright,
right.
alright.
But again, at the end of the day, because we knew each other,
Mm-hmm.
we it was like, all right, well, she let her go do whatever she want to do. We going over here, And I'm glad I did go on that bus tour because when we was walking back from the dome, I knew where we was going. I was like, when we could take the street right here, let's go.
Look, I don't know why she got that, because she don't even know the direction of damn Georgia.
Hey,
So, but we can take this here right here, exit 84 right here. Huh? This one? Yes, the one that says 8 and 4 on it, the 84. Yeah, right here? Yes, this one, Keita. Oh, the one you just passed. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I'm never gonna let that one die. Talking about she got direction because she took the tour. She ain't got direction when she
hey,
behind the dang wheel.
yeah, I still don't know how to get home from down from the
Lord.
Fox.
Atlanta's so easier.
Yo, from the Fox Theater, you could forget it. What
Nope,
which
all you
which way
got to
I'm
look
going?
for. You
20,
always gotta look
85?
for the big building. If you look for the big, well, it used to be Wachovia. I think it's Wells Fargo now. Look for the big Wells Fargo building. You see that? You go in that direction. If it's behind you, you need to turn around. That is the way you need to be going toward Atlantic Station, buddy.
Look, if I can get to Georgia State, yeah, I can get
That's all
home
she
from
know.
Georgia State. Yeah, cause I used to hang out down there for a good year. I can get to Georgia State. I can get home. Take
I'm done
William
with her.
Street. There you go, 85 right there.
Lord, we gonna help her get her direction together. You can't have folks come in town to know where she going.
Hey, that's all right though.
You done got lost. You trying to get into a spot and they done closed the door already.
That's all right though. That's why you got Google now, Google Maps.
Oh snap!
But you can't use Google Maps in another country though. Well, you probably could, but if your cell phone don't work,
That or it's like they have a different app, that they use or whatever. I know one thing. Going to a country with no Wi-Fi, that was an experience. It was cool to be away from social media, but when you really need it, yeah, it's kind of
so
crazy.
do they have internet at
Yeah,
all?
so we talking about Cuba. I went to Cuba, guys, for 5 days. Would have been nice to be around people that I actually knew and people that could just be fun and not catty and yeah. So Cuba doesn't have much Wi-Fi. There are some little small hotspots where you see a whole lot of out of towners or foreigners like huddling up trying to get some Wi-Fi. But if you stay in an Air, well, you have to stay in an Airbnb. There's no hotels, or you would stay with the Cuban people. They call that casa particulares or something like that. And they would have Wi-Fi, but obviously that comes with a price. So you're really spending a lot of money. No, you're spending your money to kind of support the people. But some of them was trying to get me to put some what's that little thing that go on your phone? The SIM card. A different SIM card on my phone. I was like, no, I ain't doing that. You be done wipe my whole phone or copy my phone or something. Nope. I am not altering changing my phone for nobody. You don't pay this bill, you ain't pay this phone, you ain't gonna get my phone. Alright. As a organizer of the trip, you should have had all that stuff situated. Too bad. But I know one thing. On the next time, there won't be a next time because I will not be traveling with people like that. Bye.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yep. That's what I get for booking too fast. Sometimes I do that when I'm like going through stuff. I try to be like, book it, let's go, and not really thinking anything of it. So this is the third time. Is it the third time?
Did you book?
Yeah, this might be the third time that I did something like this on a whim. Just like, you know what, I'm out.
And you know what you need to do?
Don't
Cut
have
the
the greatest
shit.
time. Right, exactly. Cut that shit off though.
Cut the shit, dog.
Got to.
Can't be
Ain't
traveling on
no.
impulse.
I know. It's like, especially when you're going out the country, you can't do that. You really gotta be organized and plan. Everything. At least I was the most. I think I was the most organized as far as what I brought. You can't. You had to bring toilet paper. I wasn't sharing. Call me selfish. I don't care. He ain't put in on this. I ain't sharing. And you treated me like dirt. You thought I was gonna give you tissue?
You ain't share your
Bye.
toilet paper, dog.
Hell no.
So what did they use?
I don't care. It wasn't my problem. It wasn't my problem.
Damn.
Look, everybody treat me like shit. Here it go. Spit it right back. I'm tired of being damn nice. Y'all know me. Yeah, you know me. I don't curse like that on the podcast. So here it go.
Yeah.
Tired. You know when I'm tired.
That's
I don't
crazy.
care. I hope people hear it too. I don't give two flying birds. Goodbye, AOL. You can go on trips being cool and come back and ain't got no friends. Oh well. You learn a lot about people when you travel with them.
That is true.
You learn a whole lot, and I learned a lot. So ain't nobody making it to my damn page on Insta.
Your ass is crazy.
Whatever.
Right. So
Whatever.
on our
Whatever.
You so daggone crazy.
Whatever. It's whatever. 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 Get it, Pop. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever.
You need help, dog.
Get it, Pop. Whatever. Get it, Pop. Oh.
Terrible. Terrible.
Just saying.
So,
what was you gonna say?
Huh?
What was you gonna say?
So, with our who did we say we was gonna discuss?
Oh, your friend?
Who my friend?
Omarosa.
Ain't my damn friend. She ain't my damn friend. My friend.
I wonder if her dad named Omar.
You so stupid. Her mama named Rosa. Her mom named Rosa. Her daddy named Omar.
We're idiots, but that was funny.
You're stupid. So, everybody's talking about... First, okay, I wanted to talk about Omarosa because I was listening to the radio station the other morning, and they were talking about how should we feel bad for Omarosa, or how do people feel about the situation with Omarosa in her book and the tapes that she released or whatnot. It's like, I don't feel bad for Omarosa, but the bitch is smart as hell. I'm just gonna tell you that. I don't like what she done. I don't like this circus that she played in. She's always looked at, and it's funny because I was watching this Facebook post today, of this guy, and I meant to get his name, but he did a reading from a chapter in her book, Unhinged. So
Mm.
he was just basically telling. She first started the actually his name is Emmanuel. Emmanuel. And he's basically talking. She the first chapter she's talking about the situation room and what happened in the situation room with what's his name, Kelly or somebody. I think his name is General Kelly, whatever, chief of
Mm.
staff. So she said that her secretary or her assistant had came into her office and told her that General Kelly wanted her in the situation room
Mm.
at 5 o'clock. I think it was at 5 o'clock. So she went to the situation room, which she thought was very weird that she was in a situation room. And she said it was like a lawyer in the situation room and two other people in the situation room.
Mm.
And
Mm.
um, basically telling her, yeah, this is, we're going to let you go based on, what was it, ethics or something like that. It was some reason they was letting her go, and she was like, why are you letting me go again? And it was like, oh, because you used the company or you used the government vehicle for personal use. You abused that right. And she was like,
Mm.
how did I abuse it? When did I abuse it? And they said, oh, you abused it on June 15th, da 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 da. So being Omarosa, she's gonna produce receipts. So she remembered what that day was, and that day was when they all went to the Washington Nationals game because of the senator that got shot a week ago. That the previous week up in Washington D.C.
Mm.
So he got shot. They did a little, solidarity thing down at the baseball field. So everybody had went down to the baseball field. So she used the company. I mean, I keep saying company. Might as well say company. She used the government vehicle. Her and her husband. They went. The lady, I can't even think of the lady's name, but she reminded me of the Crypt Keeper. She used the government vehicle, and some other people, Sandra Huckabee, whatever. They all used the damn vehicle to go to the baseball game. So she was like, so you can't tell me that what I did was wrong because it was wrong. I've been in this White House before. I've been here with Bill Clinton. I've been in with Bush. I know how this thing's supposed to go. And she
Mm.
said because she knew she was the only black person in that White House at the time under this administration, she knew she needed to cover her ass on all things that she was doing.
Mm.
So she said, but she started putting two and two together in the situation room. She said she felt like they was doing that because they were doing that because they felt like she was she felt like they was doing that because she was getting hot on the tape of Donald Trump saying the N word on
Mm.
Apprentice, and she felt like they let her go because they didn't want no situation at the White House.
Mm.
And it was funny because somebody at the White House knew that she was getting in close on this tape because they kept asking her, did you get any more information about the tape, da 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 da. So she felt like it could have been this chick was helping General Kelly, get information on trying to get her out of the White House because that was his motive the first day he got there. It was to get Omarosa out of that White House.
Mm.
So I felt like, and then she addressed the situation about her being fired. The Christmas party, how they said that she was acting a fool at the Christmas party. She was turning over tables. They had to drag her out, and she was like, "I wasn't at the Christmas party. That was the same day they fired me. They took my
Mm.
badge and my electronics. So how was I at the Christmas party?"
Wow.
And
Plotting.
right. So the Secret Service had said like maybe some weeks later that Omarosa was never at the White House. They had
Hmm.
deactivated her badge. I mean, she wasn't at the Christmas party. They deactivated her badge, but everybody believed it because she's the reality TV villain. She's the crazy black woman,
Air
always,
quotes.
huh?
I'm just saying you're using air quotes.
Yeah. So so it's easy to believe that she would act like that, but she produced them receipts and letting everybody know this is how things are really going down in the White House. I said, you may not like her, but she producing receipts, and she had another tape to come out the other day saying how they tried to give her hush money after she left the White House. Like they was willing to pay her $180,000 a year if she would have been on Trump's campaign, his reelection campaign, if
Hmm.
she didn't say anything about what was happening. Basically,
Hmm.
she couldn't have no negative uh situations or
Words.
whatever.
Well, that fool's still gonna be in office.
Of course he is. I mean, none of the stuff that he's doing right now is like, I don't even want to see his name. I don't want to see no video on him. Call me when they say impeach on CNN, impeachment process or something. Cause this here, y'all, this man gonna keep doing what he want to do. If even if they do have the tape of him saying the N word, what are they gonna do?
Mhm.
What's gonna happen to him?
Then
Nothing.
all them black people following him still gonna follow him.
He said what?
So all those black people following him, if they come out that he said it or whatever, they still gonna follow him.
Of course. I mean, hell, look at the women. They still following him, and he said grab him by the,
Mhm.
you know. So it's just like, what's the point? Just know, people, you better start sticking together because they don't care.
You
Point
know,
blank. Period.
he probably gonna take credit for the U.S. dollar now being stronger than the euro.
Oh Lord.
It's been like that for about a month now, or maybe it's like 3 months. But it's like a lot of people didn't know. I walked into the bank the other day because I need to, change my money back, and I had checked. I was like, my eyes is playing with me right now. I was like, a U.S. dollar equals 87 cents in a euro when it used to be the other way around.
Hmm.
So we
Yeah.
back on top, but he probably gonna take that credit though.
Of course he gonna try to take that credit. That's what he do. That's what he does best.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
the employment rate, the unemployment rate for Black people has been the lowest since I've been in office, and that was because of Obama, not you. Okay,
always. Now you came in taking credit. Bye,
somebody take credit
that guy.
for that damn toupee he got on his head, or whatever that mess he got in on his head.
General Orange.
You stupid. She called this man General Orange.
I feel like they've been calling him that for a minute too, or maybe it was like he got so many different daggone terms. But
I'm just
uh,
I'm just interested to see. You know, I love politics. I'm a person that love politics, but I have not been interested in it since he got in. Like I don't even want to look at it.
hmm. But
Like
you got to
it's
keep a
like I have to,
conversation.
but it's like, God, I was more
I'm
engaged when Bush was in office. Bush and
yes.
Obama and Clinton and Daddy Bush, like third grade. Come on now.
Hmm. Yeah, I know enough to have a conversation. I just won't debate with you. I know enough up that yeah, I did see that was going on. Cool. But I was listening to this pastor online today, and he said, matter of fact, it was Pastor John Gray. He is hilarious. He said, nobody gets where they got by themselves. And that thing hit home. Like when everybody be saying, I did this. Okay.
Wait a minute, John Gray. Is this the same John Gray that was sitting at the table with Trump a couple weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I'm still trying to figure out why he was there because I know he had a, method to his whatever. There's got to be.
Just like like Omarosa said that Michael Strahan told her on Good Morning America, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. Okay? Just know that.
Well, he's still funny to me. I can't look. There's so many people who like opposite stuff, but I ain't gonna say I can't stand them because they don't like what I like.
Right.
So, as long as he give me the word that I need, like today,
Right.
Michelle Williams was at his church.
Oh, for real?
Israel
She's
Houghton
doing
was
better.
there.
Michelle Williams
Yeah.
as in Destiny Child.
Yeah. Uh huh. I
Okay.
heard what you about to say.
Beyonce.
See how she can't even look. It's always Beyonce over it. Can't even be like,
Damn.
mm-mm. But Israel Houghton was there with his wife. You remember his wife, Adrian
Mhm.
Bylon
Mhm.
from 3LW.
Cheetah Girls. I'm a
Mhm.
cheetah.
You
Cheetah
already know.
sister. I'm sorry.
It's crazy. I'm like still trying to figure out like how that happened. I thought there was like some crazy story like he was already married or something like that.
Who?
Israel.
Oh no no no. Oh so I watched her Facebook um video. So they was telling how they met or whatever. He
Mhm.
said that they had already divorced or whatever, but him and Adrian had already been hanging out. They were hanging well, they weren't hanging out, but they already knew each other from a movie they did. I think this was the
Mm.
movie that she and oh my god, what is his name? It was like preacher daughter, preacher kid,
Oh yeah.
that one.
Mhm. The
So they
one
had
with
they
Ja Rule.
yep, that one. So
Mhm.
they already knew each other from that. And I guess it was like one day they just decided to hang out or date or whatever. But I think that's when the pictures came out. Somewhere when the pictures came out, and he was like, "You don't have to be around like that. I don't want you in a." Because that's when everybody was like, "How he with her and he's supposed to be married and all this other stuff," and she was like, "No, I'm good."
Hmm. Yeah, I was like, shoot.
But he said he was already divorced.
Yeah, I'm reading this article. It said that too. So she said she had hooked her friend up with him, but the friend said his smile too nice.
Ooh.
That's what it said. It said no, her friend was like, he's not my type. He's got dimples. He's got the best smile, brows of a god. His skin basically glows, and he plays mad instruments. And it doesn't get better than that. Then her response was, "Why don't you date him?" And I guess that's when she decided to date him.
Got
Cool.
it.
I think he has 2 kids already. But hey, you can be one of those. Like, look at Sierra. At first she was over here. Now she over here.
Exactly.
Megan Good, same thing. Was over there. Now she over here.
I'm just waiting for my turn. That's all.
Yeah, I'm cutting more people off than getting. Tell you that right now.
I'm just cutting. Oh, and that guy name that I was talking about with the reading of Omarosa's book is Emmanuel Lulu Moss, and
Ooh.
he's very interesting too. So I think I'm gonna just like follow him.
Mm.
Yeah, cause he's like when he reading this book, he's like giving the shade, the tea, the receipts, the honey. Yes, love it. So I'm gonna keep I'm gonna be checking him out.
Hee hee. No, that's right. They out here living their best life. Shoot, why can't I?
And one little thing, did you see the video of people finding out how to really open a can with the can opener?
What kind of?
So you know how we usually put the can opener to the side of the can, turn it, and it moves or whatever.
Mhm.
So you're really supposed to have it on top of the can.
So it opens from the bottom.
Yep. Like,
What? And have your pot under it.
huh?
And have your pot under it.
No, 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 no. Look at this. Oh shoot. Yeah. It's not supposed to be on the side. It's supposed to be on top.
Oh, that's probably why nobody get it right.
that's why people.
Ah.
That's why people can openers be done in like 6 months. I was like, yo, are
I'm
you
about to try
serious?
that.
I
I'm
said,
so about to try that. It makes sense. It's supposed to roll around it. That's
right.
funny. Who? Wow, that is
I said, we've
hilarious.
been doing
That's
this
like
thing wrong the entire time.
that's like getting Chinese food. Those little Chinese cartons are actually plates if you open it up.
Right. Black folks just don't be paying attention, dog. We just ready
That's
to eat.
anybody, cause everybody do it wrong. It ain't just us.
Look, we just ready to eat. That's all.
We're gonna get this can open some kind of way. Look, you better get that knife in there open all the way.
Right.
You just don't touch the edge. Don't touch. Didn't I just say don't touch the edge? Mhm.
And cut yourself.
Yeah. Better cut the shit.
Cut the shit, yo.
Yep. So yeah, guys, that's episode 28.
2 more episodes till we turn 30.
Yeah, I sure did a long pause. That was like not intentional.
Go to the 30 and up club.
But yeah, y'all. Check out your friends. See how they do you when you go out to eat. Are you always one paying more? Go check it out.
You stupid.
Episode 28. You can find us on Stitcher, Google Play, TuneIn, Spotify. You can also hit us on Instagram at the 415 Pod and shoot us an email if you have any questions, comments, or concerns at the 415pod at gmail.com. Until next time, it's your girls, Miss B and Keita. Peace out.
Holla, shouty.